Hi, my name is Chris Ungrund, and I chose probably the hardest pronouncing material I could have in polyethylene terephthalate, otherwise known as PET, which is what I'm going to refer to as throughout this video. It is a recycled plastic that is used to make a variety of consumer goods, such as water bottles. I don't know if you see my muscle. That water bottles, packaging tape, clothes, and even microwavable safe containers. Throughout this presentation, along with my research paper, I hope you learn the various properties of polyethylene terephthalate, the makeup of the material, how the material is manufactured, what effects it has on the environment, and some of the more products that we'll talk about more of the products that are made from my material. Alright, so PET's makeup, it is a polymer chain made of ethanol and glycol and terephthalic acid makeup. The strands are extruded, cooled, and then made into small pellets. The pellets are then heated into a liquid, which is called resin, and that resin can be poured into any kind of mold that you're trying to make, and it can be used to make a variety of items. And then here's a picture of the pellets before they get melted into the resin. The properties of PET. The melting temperature is 265 degrees Celsius, which makes it really good for using microwavable safe containers. The density is 1.41 grams per centimeter cubed. The hardness is 90 joules. The breaking strength is 50 megapascals. Young's modulus 1700 megapascals, and the yield strain of 4%. Here's a strand of PET as it can be used for clothing. So kind of a close-up picture of synthetic. Even your everyday coat is usually made out of PET, whether you know it or not. The procurement and recycling, like I mentioned, the pellets are melted into resin, which is then poured into whatever shape of the mold you're trying to make, and it is quickly cooled when finished to ensure that it's hardened and takes the shape of the material. And then here in this graph, it shows the different materials that PET can be made out of. As you can see, you got your yarn, your cloth, and then over here you got your clean bake. You can find it in common plastic items. It is very well linked to plastic pollution, as it is currently helping the plastic pollution in today's world, as it is recyclable more than once. And I have a short clip of how the procurement process takes place once it's in the manufacturer. There you can see the resin going into the resin being poured into the hopper, and then it's going to be brought into these shapes, and then they're going to move it over and take it and pour it in the water bottle mold on the other side. And here we go. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they can make any kind of material like that as long as you got the mold for it and you get the resin, and then you can and then you're set. Like we mentioned earlier, polyethylene terephthalate is made to be a synthetic fiber used in clothing, string, and it can be used as a reinforcing material. Microwavable containers due to the high melting temperature. plastic, all different kinds of plastic, whatever kind of mold they want to make, you can use PET for. Packaging tape, because of its high ductility. And a really cool project I found throughout research was Project Every Bottle Back. I'll go to the website real quick, but I ain't going to talk about it a whole lot, because I just think it's really cool what they're doing. I think everybody should look into it. Basically, this is website, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, it talks about how PET is the future of plastic recycling, because they don't want you to throw water bottles away anymore, because they want them back, because they can be remolded into, there you see PET. It's strong, light, valuable, and most importantly, easy to recycle and make into new products, including new bottles. So this is just a really cool website I found throughout my research. I just wanted to share with you guys. Some of my concluding thoughts. Through my research, polyethylene terephthalate is one of the most important materials for the future, I feel like, because it has a very large effect on where we are going as far as plastic waste, as we just seen on that website. And it can be used for a vast variety of materials. Through the use of PET, manufacturing of clothes has also become easier and more durable. Microwave-safe containers, as was mentioned. And basically, the amazing variety of products made from PET is the reason why I chose it and why I think it's one of the best materials out there. Thanks for watching. I hope I taught you a little bit about polyethylene terephthalate.